Hi guys, welcome to this unboxing and quick review about this dental calculus remover. This seems to be the latest innovation from Chinese manufacturers. You see these things everywhere. Dental calculus remover says second generation. Yeah, so the idea is really to use this instead of going to the dentist. It's around $20. Yeah, I'll open that later. It's around $20, so pretty cheap compared to dentist. If it is the same, yeah, why not to save a lot of money and maybe time and whatsoever? So here's the thing, it doesn't have even a brand name. The listing actually says it's from Cosy Life. Anyway, I will put down the link to the Amazon listing into the description down below, and you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. So the idea of this review is I'm going to unbox this and show you what's inside, and after that I'm going to use it and let you know how this worked. And yeah, you will know at the end if it works for me or not. This is not a paid review, this is just my honest review. So if it doesn't work, I'll let you know for guarantee. Definitely, no doubt about that. I don't have to tell you that it is working when it's not working. So that's a good thing. Always on my channel, only honest reviews. So definitely, if you are not already subscribed, then subscribe to my channel now. So here we are after about 5 minutes. No, it was not 5 minutes, but 2 or 3 minutes of trying to open this box. I'm definitely not a big fan of such boxes which are so hard to open. I almost needed pliers and screwdriver to open that. I mean, it was nicely sealed all around with plastic. No need to make a box which is impossible to open, especially when you want to store it and then you want to grab it. So it's definitely not ideal here. But yeah, I'm not making a review about the box. I'm just making a review about this calculus remover, and here you have the instructions, and as always I'm going to show you that in detail, because on Amazon they don't show you everything from the manual, and sometimes it's just easier when you see the manual and know what you're really buying. And you can see that everything, just make sure you go to 1080p and put it on pause, and then you have time enough to see everything. So looks like very simple. That is in Chinese, so we are already done with the instructions. Yeah, let's see how easy these things are to take out. Yeah, very lightweight. It is smooth, like matte finish. Looks like waterproof. I don't know. I mean, this thing is basically just high frequency vibration here. There's no water to fill or so. It is rechargeable, of course, that's the good thing. It has a couple of different modes, I think, from normal to soft, and yeah, it's hard to read. That's a little bit bad, so you definitely need glasses or good eyes to read that. Yeah, here it says work, probably when it's turned on. Then we have a clean, we have normal, and we have a soft mode. And we have the light here. Yeah, there's just one light, and we have the tip with a protection. I guess we have to remove that, yeah. And we have two different tips. We have a really this narrow tip. Hope we can focus on that. So here you can see that it's pretty sharp. As far as I can see, that's supposed to be between the teeth, and there's the other tip which you can use really on the surface of the teeth. So here maybe you can see that better. Yeah, that's it. No water, no nothing. That's some kind of alloy. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It seems like really metal. And yeah, I hope we are not destroying our teeth with that. I mean, this is something which people seem to use very widespread, and I guess they have been testing this But anyway, be careful whatever you do. There's no warranty on that. I do it on my risk, you do it on your risk. Yeah, that's the thing here, and we can rotate this counterclockwise and remove, and then just replace it with the new or with the other tip. It's pretty easy to switch that, definitely not a problem. So I've been reading the manual. The manual is really in very poor English, even worse than my English. It is full of errors, obviously, but it's yeah, still useful somehow. I guess you can find out what they mean. So this thing here in the back is totally not described. I think there's no function with that. Maybe they just needed this to manufacture. Why they made it transparent, I have really no clue. The charge has to come from here. It's a little bit hard to open, but basically you need something like a standard USB, like a power bank, and then you plug it in here, and then the light will indicate if it's charging or fully charged. So as long as it's flashing, it's charging. That will last about 2 hours, and after about 2 hours it should turn into steady light, and you can use it for some time. It was nothing mentioned how long you can use that. I highly recommend not to use while it is charging. That's usually not a good idea. But how does it work? We can long press here. That's basically just one button. By the way, yeah, this coating is some kind of waterproof, but it says the whole thing is actually not waterproof. So after usage, just rinse this metal part and dry it, clean it, wash it, dry it. Clean it, dry it, but nothing else. The rest is not actually waterproof, but you can feel it is somehow a little bit waterproof. So to turn on, 2 seconds, and after that the whole thing is vibrating really strongly. Not only the tip is also vibrating, but the whole thing is vibrating. Then we can switch or cycle between the 3 functions with just a short press here. As you can see, it changes from soft to, I can't even see that again, normal and clean whatsoever. Yeah, that's the thing here with these buttons. And if you press 2 times very short, then you can activate the light here. So 2 times and 2 times again, and light will be off. And then long press again, and it will be turned off. So actually easy to use. The question is only then how efficient will this be. So let's find out. I had this dental calculus remover plugged in for about an hour, and then the light, where was it? I think here stopped, and I thought, yeah, okay, it's charged, looks like it's definitely charged. And then I started to use it. And I started to use it with the flathead to work on the surface, but it didn't do anything. I mean, the teeth are not flat anyway, my teeth are round. Yeah, like, I guess like everybody's teeth, this would work, I guess, if you had flat teeth. It was definitely difficult to work with that, so I decided to go with the sharp one to work on between the teeth, and it was really strong even on the soft position. I've been able to work between the teeth, and I had the impression that I have been able to remove some of the plaque or whatever that was. It was doing something, but it was really harsh even in the soft position, and you have to be careful not to push too much. It's already very strong when you just put it on it. No pressure, nothing. It's already enough, definitely, or more than enough. I was fearing to ruin my teeth. It's really super strong even with soft. I mean, when you put it here, it's okay somehow. I mean, you can feel it, but it's not too tough. When it's on your teeth, I mean, your teeth are hard, like something like that, and you can feel that. So yeah, you probably know now how it can be. So it is really super harsh, and when you hit not the teeth, but like when you are working in the area between the teeth and you hit your gums, it can cause instant bleeding and heavily bleeding. Yeah, that happened to me. It was bleeding heavily. I tried in between a couple of teeth and caused me everywhere bleeding. I mean, after some time, I got used to that, and I was a little bit more careful not to hit the gums. But still, for me, it looks like it's just a big disappointment, big waste of money, waste of time, waste of everything. So I'm not continuing with that. I'll yeah, I don't know if I'm going to send it back or whatsoever, just dump it I'm not saying it's not working, but it's just not working for me. I mean, the other problem is how to reach all the areas where you really need it. I mean, you can work on a couple of teeth, maybe a dozen of teeth in the front where you see everything, maybe on the side a little bit, but everything in the back, you don't see anything, not even with the light. You would need to have a mirror, like a built-in mirror where you can see something. Apart from that, you can't see anything. You just have to guess, and then you will hit your gums and cause heavy bleeding. And yeah, for me, it's not working. It's more like a big disappointing, like I'm almost frustrated about the thing. This is usually, I think it's probably not working for 90% of the people. If you really want to spend a lot of time and maybe also buy some kind of, there are these small mirrors where you can probably work better and could work in some areas, but I think it's probably definitely better to either go to a dentist and let them work on that, or use like normal dental floss or a water flosser, something, water pick, something like that. And if it's really bad, then go to a dentist. So I can definitely not recommend it from my side. And I have to say, yeah, just be careful, even for adults, and definitely don't let your children use something like that. It's definitely too dangerous. So that's it for now. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.